under some pressure. You're going to hear all kinds of propaganda. You're going to hear all kinds of lies and deception. There will be tactics used to try and buy you out. There will be tactics used to try and frighten you away. And I only have to say one thing to you tonight, comrades. We are blood and fire comrades. And we're marching on the progress. And we will stand firm. We will not be bought because we are not for sale.
Big up on yourself, big up on yourself. I'm just come out of that and come in at this. I'm gonna come out of that and come in at this. Big up on yourself, you know, and like and share. And tonight, I'm going to start it off with the land problem we're having in Jamaica. Because I can't believe say Jamaican people them see Mark Golding manifesto and then bypass it and know them in a problem. I just want to listen this to the end. Because I cue this up for you, you know. So for the stupid Jamaican them, we still sit down upon the mouth and I walk around upon the mouth. We walk upside down upon the head. I cue up something for you. So, I want to listen to this. Like and share. I want to listen to this.
For many tenants, rising rent is becoming an uncomfortable reality. But when a landlord announces a 25% increase, questions of legality quickly arise. Tonight in Query This, Akeem Art examines what the Rent Restriction Act really says and what tenants can do when they believe the law is being broken. Here now is Query This.
For the average Jamaican living in the corporate area, rent may be between $50,000 and $80,000. You've been paying rent consistently for 5 years. Suddenly, your landlord sends a WhatsApp message saying your rent will increase by 25% the following month. Now, if you are paying $50,000, that would mean an additional $12,500, and naturally, it would be higher if you are paying a higher rent. But under the Rent Restriction Act, does he have the right to raise the rent so drastically? Attorney Giselle Hickling explains the act.
If a landlord decides that he wishes to rent his property, he would have to apply under the Rent Assessment Board to have the property be what is deemed a controlled premises. Once that is done, they now can apply what is considered the standard rate, which is done by the assessment of the property. So that is where the property is located, the market value of the property, how many rooms might be in the property, whether it's a dwelling house or it's a commercial property. So once they determine all of these things, their assessment board will tell you what is the standard rent for you to charge your tenant.
According to the Act, landlords are within their right to raise the rent by 7.5% annually, only with the permission from the Rent Assessment Board. But what if you have been living at the property for over 5 years? Does that give the landlord the right to raise it?
The increase in rent above 7.5%, which is the standard rate, would have to come down to what the property is assessed at. And you, as the landlord, would have to apply for that assessment to be done. And that would be looking at if you have done any renovations on the property. They would also look at the type of property. And they would bring it down now to say that property is now able to be assessed over the 7.5% based on these renovations that were done.
And did you know you have options if you believe the increase is unfair or illegal? You can challenge it.
So if a tenant deems the rent that they're being charged to be over the market value, then they can lodge a complaint to the Rent Assessment Board to have them look into the matter. If a tenant refuses to pay the excess that the landlord is charging them, they would not be deemed to be in arrears. They would just merely have to lodge their complaint, and that sum would not be recoverable by.
On the see type of house that I'm talking about, not the house in the rural part of Jamaica. Because somebody in the rural part of Jamaica, you can't report them but none. They just rent their house where them are rented for. It's either you're going to rent it or you're going to leave it. But this government in Jamaica wanted people them only to rent a house and struggle all the days of their life. We'll listen some more. This is interesting, you know. I want to listen to the end because it's very interesting. Because the people in Jamaica walk around by their head. We'll listen to this to the end.
The landlord.
For the landlords being a nuisance to their tenants, Attorney Hickling has a warning.
Kindly note that your duty as a landlord is not just to collect the rent for the property, but it is to ensure that the property is not in disrepair. Please pay your property taxes and do not.
A whole heap of time I see people put out video on TikTok, on Instagram. The tenant and landlord have problem. And when time police get involved, police always take side with the landlord. Police always take side with the landlord and I tell the tenant, say, I better you look somewhere else go rent. Come out to the people them place and go look somewhere else go rent. And that me police that tell the people them I rent house, but and that the people them love. Because if they never love that, you know, they never work for Mark Gold in manifesto plan. You understand? But we'll listen some more.
Not be a nuisance to your tenants.
As rent pressures continue to mount, tenants, know your rights. That's all the time we have for Query This tonight. Remember, if you have a legal dilemma or concern you would like to query, send an email to aorit@cvmtv.com. I am Akeem Orit. See you next week on Query This.
That's where we're going to reform the National Housing Trust
Listen
and restore it to its true mission, the original purpose for which it was formed under Michael Joshua Manley, to provide homes to the people of Jamaica who need that help. That's why young people who would love to have their own home and step up onto ownership and can't afford the deposit, we're going to set aside a fund of $1 billion per year in the National Housing Trust and provide a grant, money that they don't have to repay. Anyone under up to 45 years old who has been a subscriber to the National Housing Trust for up to 2 years can qualify when they're buying their first house for that grant under the Young Person Deposit Fund. Time come for a better life. And that is why we have the rent to own program.
Wanna hear?
Because we realize right now too many of our people are excluded from accessing a mortgage loan
This
to
time
buy
the
a
people in
house
Jamaica
because they
vote
can't
against, you know.
prove their income because they don't have a formal pay slip. They might be a farmer, they might be a taxi operator, they might be a cook shack operator, they might be a cosmetologist or a barber or a hairdresser. Our rent to own program is for you. You will be able to go into possession of one of those houses we're going to build, and you can go in as a tenant, and as long as you're paying your rent and the rent is equivalent to the mortgage, after 6 months, if you're on target, we will say you have proved your income, you're entitled to the mortgage loan, you can draw down the financing and step up from being a tenant to being an owner with your owner door key, because the time come for a better life. This is why when it comes to land ownership, we have to change some of the oppressive laws that are inherited from way back in colonial times. When they said if you're occupying public land, you can't become entitled to own that land unless 60 years has passed. That was a time when the life expectancy of people on earth was not even 60 years. They never wanted anybody who didn't already own land to ever acquire land. Well, we are going to change that law now. We're going to bring that 60 years down to 25 years. And if you've been living on that land for 25 years, you're entitled to be an owner and get your title, and the People's National Party is going to help you to do so. Time come for a better life.
All right, Mr. Rowe, tell us what is happening here.
If the people them did put in Mark Golding and stand up for Mark Golding, I want to listen to this young man. I'm a young man. I want to listen to this NHT contributor with Andrew Wellness. Take back in. Listen to this. Because the people them either come like, you know, this no different from the selfish government, you know. One time the labor then come out and say selfish better than education. History can repeat itself, you know. The Jamaican people them say live in a rent house better than if you own your own house. The Jamaican people them say living in a rent house and your landlord if you're in a problem. It is better than own your own house. That the Jamaican people them demonstrate to the world. Say, them know how them no want no them own a house. Them no want them own a land. Them prefer to live in a rent house. Because them a choose Andrew when it's 1 p.m. 1 p.m. in a people rent house. 1 p.m. pan capture land. 1 p.m. pan riverbank. That the people them say they want. They say they don't want own no land. They say they don't want no land tiger. They want 1 p.m. one box of curry goat and 5,000. Listen this NHT contributor how Andrew is fence. Listen this.
With your land.
Somehow I happen to.
What can go so?
At the time, I came to agreement with the holding so they bought a piece of land for me. And I'm doing my contribution. Every month, I happen to pay $35,000 per month from 22 until now. From they bought the land, I'm doing my contribution. While continue paying my mortgage for the land, I went into another agreement with the holding trust on the behalf of house. How I can obtain a house on the land. They told me sometime that because of my age, over 60.
Mark Golden Manifesto, you know. Take care of this, you know. Mark Golden Manifesto, take care of this problem. The Jamaican, them very stupid. I'm sorry so they didn't get help in Melissa. I'm sorry.
I'm not eligible. Have the loan, big loan for the house.
Look at this, Ella.
Just say because of my age, I'm subjected to a grant.
Listen to this.
So
the same grant you talk about, you know. And the same grant you talk about in the manifesto, you know. Listen this. You want to, hey, the Jamaican citizen want some blood clot lick. Every one of them, the two side, want somebody tell them to hold out them bumper clot hand maker and give them one dozen licking at each hand maker. And when they turn around and give them a running lick across them back. You know the running lick them, one blood clot running lick across them back when they turn around. For the next somebody contact for them licking at their hand. The Jamaican people are the foolish blood clot people. Mark Golden say, this time it's going to be one of the biggest transfer of wealth to the people them in the country. And the people them vote. The people also look hungry by the PNP. Take money and turn of their yard. Mark Golden say, if you are working at one bar, you are working at one local restaurant for your car, you run taxi, you want barber, you want hairdresser, you want bartender, you still can get an NHT house under the rent to own program. Mark Golden tell every MP to locate a property for this development. That is why I say nobody shouldn't go help the Jamaican people. They should have made them blood clot dead for hunger and Melissa. So we're not going to save my people. For them my people not to save. Where will Central Kitchen come and save them what these people ever? Now waste of time that. If the blood clot people them should have left me then they want either. You can't save them what the set of people here. But see the Israel terrorists them upon the island, then we know what to do with them. Because stupid people get stupid treatment. That's how you go. So these 40 Israel terrorists were in the island Lego. They will know what to do with them blood clot, because we don't so no purpose living. Because if you don't want one piece of Jamaica, if you don't want to have a land tiger, better than kill out on the blood clot off of the island. Because it's stupid, very stupid race. The Jamaican is a very stupid race of people. Very, very stupid race of people. In a 2025, the people them vote against owning piece of Jamaica. The people them vote against owning a land tiger for themselves. Nobody shouldn't go help in Melissa and if you left me dead for hungry. Who dead? Who no soon no purpose living. Only just occupy the blood clot land and I give a problem. Only just take up space on the island and I give problem. Only no suit no purpose living, no found no suit no purpose living. Only better off dead. That is why Andrew wants to make Jamaica become the case study of the world. So now Jamaica become the lab of the world. And that you don't deserve. You're not a fucking idiot. So Andrew restrain them now for just build up some disease and let it go down pound in Jamaica and build up some vaccine and come test it on the blood clot down there. And that we happen to no suit no purpose living. Better on dead off, on an idiot on the island. Even these blood clot shit in a plate where I go to college. These bright people where I go to school. No, no sense, no one set a dopey. Uno is a nation a dopey. All of these bright scholars in the island, we sit down on the mouth. Uno want a nation a dopey. And this Andrew have a right to turn Jamaica and a case study for the world. Because he insists on our blood clot nation a dopey.
Give me a grant out instead of a
Black beauty we are dealing with.
loan. So we had that agreement. So we are moving from there. They told me that I'm going, they run it through the various housing church institute or organization, and they say I pass to get the grant to put the house. At that time they said that I should get the land prepare. I get a tractor, $40,000. Tractor prepare the land. I bring back information to them that they know that I prepare the land. They say I'm going to get a contract and line out the house according to the plan, because they gave me a plan from Parish Council also. Parish Council in Spanish Town. So we are moving according to the plan now. So they say I'm going to get a contract and line out the house according to the plan. So I have that done. 4 years pass.
Oh, so
and
that big man don't cry.
Reline about 4 times I have to reline.
You never missed the water till the well run dry.
And get man to brush all weave, brush the place again. Machine man and
so
ripper
that
man.
big man don't cry.
28,000, 30,000, all those money for getting the place in order. Anticipating the project manager from the holding church to come and pass the line out. 4 years pass, no contract, no project manager came. When they finally told me that they have a project manager ready, I must get myself present at the property, a survey man. They will send their project manager and the contractor. All of us will meet here. When we meet here, I come and see line out and post on my land. I ask my neighbor who, if they say who do that, they said they don't know who, but it's some ministry, man, some government people. I start to run around. I go by Arden Road, 8 Arden Road.
I give me number. I can link off here. Come on, information here.
They aren't only thing they told me that I need a lawyer. I go down to the head office of Holding Church.
Yeah, man, more than info there. You can't even come on the platform, come share it.
I go up by local government office. I go by the Prime Minister office. 2 times I never see the Prime Minister. I see a solicitor. When the solicitor look at my document, he said, young man, you are on a right track, but you need a lawyer. Only that he said to me. I find myself at the legal aid office.
That me I want that, you know, Joe. Because they must say 1 p.m.
in the court. I start to move around again. I go by CVM. I go by Ministry of Justice. I'm trying all different means so that I can get a sense of justice on my behalf.
Tell me, Mr. Willie, when did they fence around your land?
Early in 2005. Because it's sometime in 2005, the Holding Church really obtained I send a project manager to look at what is happening. I line up my house about 2-3 times. The lot them ratting down. I have to reline again, anticipating the Holding Church project manager to turn up. All I'm hearing from the holding short when I...
Hear what man say? A 2 times him line up the house. And too long, the project manager from Housing Trust. All know they no visit. They like them rotten and mash down and forgot about. And he buy fresh lot again, line it out, and I wait for the project manager. And see they cry my cry. Cry my cry. Eh? Eh? So you tell me now, so them are people in Jamaica, you don't think they have to suffer for have sense? Eh? You can't blood clot, sorry for them. Sorry for bad word, but sometimes I'm passionate about some things, you know. Because I can't be saying that 2026, 2025 people still stupid, so you know. I never know how to live to see stupid people in this time. When time information is right at the fingertip. Eh? I can't, I know I can't come to. Say in this time, when information is right at your fingertip, Jamaica still a produce them a type of blood clot idiot same way. And these people have the most talk like they have sense. And I know say them like embarrassment to the world. Eh? Police kill man on camera. And the people them politicize it. Them politicize police murder on camera. Eh? So yeah, tell me now. Selfish brain, hey. I just said blood clot, selfish brain and selfish offspring them G, digital blacks. Because them worthless grandmother and them worthless grandfather. Name the selfish and then go make love. And breed and get them worthless mama. And then worthless mama, the selfish fuck up them brain and go look for one next man the selfish fuck up for him brain. And breed and get some next drunker like them. And guess what they do now? And a selfish them, and a selfish again, you know. Then name landless. Then vote for don't have a land title. Then vote for don't have a house. Then choose to be a rent. Then a renter. Than for own piece of property and for own their own house. Then vote against themselves for owning piece of Jamaica. Can you believe that? Then vote against owning piece of Jamaica. And the same selfish labor right them. Then vote against owning their own house. Eh? So you tell me now, say, World Central Kitchen and all of these entertainers, all of these people flooding in Jamaica can help them, then don't deserve it. They should have left the people them to the government. And who dead, and who live. And who have sense, who wake up. Say go. You have them type of people, you have to give them tough love. Tough love. The artists will keep their money. The donors will keep their money. These people have to show them tough love. Jamaican people like to learn the hard way. Allow them to learn the hard way. You can carry the cow guard well, but you can't force him to drink the water. Allow them to learn the hard way. Then learn the hard way. Then like the things the hard way. Then like to be a renter.
They like hard life.
Then like hard life. Then like hardship. And journalists is the government say all you have to give people, then just give them hope. These are the government, only thing the people labor right them. And somebody and decide that somebody PNP, only thing they want is hope. They alright with hope, nothing more. Just hope. Just give them some hope. See, look a bit before election. And journalists them carry water guy in our community and do one PR stunt. And by night we come down and go dig up the pipe, the plastic pipe them out of the road, out of the ground. And the people them still, hey, you have to allow them people then learn the hard way, yeah, man. You can't sorry for people who are not sorry for themselves. It is a sin for sorry for people who are not sorry for themselves. It is a taboo for sorry for people who don't sorry for themselves. How can you have your own self and you don't sorry for your own self? And then me forgot waste my valid time to go sorry for you. It is against the law. It is a taboo. You have to make these people learn the hard way. Not until they learn the hard way. People go put, pour too much love for them. You never know, so some people are slow learner. And I know some people, sometimes teacher have to give some people some lick in a classroom for them learn. Never know. Sometimes teacher have to put some special attention to you. You never know. So you have to leave these people, make them learn the hard way. You have to make them people rising in the morning, don't know where them breakfast come from, don't know where them lunch come from, don't know where them dinner come from, don't know where them get a glass of water for drink. You have to make these people learn the hard way. You have to make them care people go to the hospital. Then love one of them love their mama, them woman, them picnic. God has when they reach the hospital door because they don't have the machine and sitting for work on them. Then dead and then dead in front of their eye. Me want these people have to go through these things. Because Jamaican people is a set of people, they don't believe nothing what I say. They have to prove for themselves. So allow them to prove you're not hungry. Allow them to prove you're not. Watch on, man. The Japanese them bring in 400 sleeping bag. Saying we need to talk about the generator, because the generator will kill you. Because when they really want to help people, them are solar, then I can't go and give them. Because the solar are free energy. And it don't cost nothing. So if you really want to help on people, some people will struggle. We just get affected by one man-made category 12 tornado. And you want to help people like that. Have free energy, you have to give them, because remember, if you give them one generator and then get destroyed by a hurricane, they don't have no money if you can't put gas in that. That's a burden you put on them. So if you really want to help the people, then I think solar. So that's a red flag from the get-go. Look on Japan. Japan, them have a whole of all different type of solar down there. The Japanese, them can bring a solar bulb. So you know what the solar thing? They know say no light now come back and people them place. Then carry some local solar light bulb go give them. Just then can hitch up and you got local solar panel. You know local solar bulb there. Carry solar bulb go give them. Remember said a hurricane and they place set away. So bring a whole heap of solar self-charging bulb. Then they have this bulb and this is Japan. So if they really want they now help. I'm tell you something, man. That car generator, they not help on people. They not help. Generator not helping. Because generator is they come like a vehicle. It become a burden, a demand for you. So you talk about strain your pocket. So they never help, but these people have to learn the hard way. Golden Manifesto are one of the best thing for this longest while. When time I hear Mark Golden Manifesto, I say, no man, there's nothing Andrew can come with, even money. Because I never know say the people them, I think the people them with the absence. You understand? So I say not even money Andrew couldn't use to buy the people them vote over the Mark Golden Manifesto, where it's a lifetime thing. I say there's no way somebody that got choose one day belly full over a lifetime gift. Where that a generation wealth that you know. Generation wealth. So if you accumulate one piece of capture land, you come from a poor family, and your family them able to capture a piece of land and did it for a good look a while. Saying, and them a struggle. And Mark go and come in and give them a land title. Depends on the size of the land, you know. All of them they look a picnic there now, you know. These children come from a poor family. All of them can build up a little house on the spot, you know. Because we see them things that happen, you know. When the land not too big, you see like a 4 yard or 5 yard upon one piece of land, 5 family, but they have independent house. And that I got change the dynamics, so you don't have to go live in a rent house. So at an early age, anyway, you could work at Mr. Chin, you can buy one 50-50 black. You know them really? 1 2 ton of steel. 1 2 steel, 3 steel. And take 10 kg a yard. 1/2 load of sand, 1/2 load of gravel. And one of them days say, I cook some food and call your dog. And I cook some food, you know. You learn out to look at one room. Yeah, your dog them build up them, build up the column them, build up everything. And cook some food, play some music, and your friend them take time and build up to look at one room and one bathroom. I want you buy, then you take time buy a local block, 150, 150. I want me say, Mr. Chinny, I reckon, but because the generation will come to you, you don't have to think about for buying no land. You understand? So you just think about you build up a local ends now, a local corner. You understand? But these people don't have land. These people, and like 99.9% of Jamaican walk around by their head. They don't walk around by their head.
Go by the office. Project manager is on leave. Project manager is on leave. Another time again, project manager is on leave. And I'm just keep on waiting for a period of about 4 years. My period of contributing to the housing trust is a few years. Well, I will have to check my document to really come up with the exact figure, but it's a few years. I buy and sell, and I will make things and sell. I buy pot and sell. I will buy castor oil and sell, and I will buy kitchen utensils and sell.
All right. This man is not a permanent worker, you know. He's self-employed. But he is an NHT contributor. And he's self-employed. So, him coming on my golden manifesto, you know. This, remember, he's self-employed, you know, my viewers and subscribers. And sell pattern in the local drug green. Him mentioning a Mark Golden manifesto. This guy here. And to Mark Golden manifesto, like it's so perfect. Think more Dana Dixon say AI write it. When time the labor write them see Mark Golden manifesto, the blood clot shit back them. Then say AI must AI write it. Because remember Mark Golden up on the ground. And in there, indeed a long time, and I see what I want to see struggle the people them. And know the things that can move the people them forward. If you really want the nation to move forward. Mark Golden pinpoint the era we can change the Jamaican people them life. And all the Jamaican people, Mark Golden appreciate Jamaican people them want is a push start. They just need a break. And the rent to own is more than a break. It is brake with handbrake. Eh? Come on, man. So watch this. Yeah, do you look at work, you know? And I show you look at money, you know, because you can't pay rent, you can't pay the rent to own, you know. Because the rent to own, you know, Mark Golden say, you know, everybody think I set up different, you know. So your rent to own I go set up off of the money where you are taking, you know. The rent to own I go connect to your income with my talk after you pay tax and where you pay. What is left? And that now them I go say alright, and that coming out, so you are going to pay this amount a month. Depends on your salary, you know. So you're not going to no burden. Because if you
give them 6 month break.
And a 6 month break.
Before they even start.
And I can't believe say the people they make all dirty flight green. Come around in a night. Make people a dip finger in a ink. That was the talking. In a flight green and many more. In a road at Crawford. Andrew was saying at 3 o'clock in a before day walk up and down. And the people them forget about Mark Golden manifesto. Through them see 5,000 bill. $5,000 bill. See one Rasta. The most I show the people them saying, so one Rasta in a road of Crawford get together, get stabbed over KFC chicken and dead. Eh? Rasta. We not mixed up in a bangarang, dead over the and when they put in a chicken. The people them want what list set of people them. Want what list set of people them, big up yourself. Want what list set of people them.
What I make for my personal self, I would have make things like pillow. Sometimes I like Christmas time and Easter time and August time I will make a few pillow. Get it paid.
And how long have you been doing that?
No, from I leave Maypen and come to Spanish Town, you know that I actually do buying and selling. And I leave Maypen and come to Spanish Town about 20-25 years. I'm a self-employed person. I contribute as a self-employed person. This
25 years.
My first house.
Self-employed and I contribute to the NHT. Eh? So if you are contributing to the NHT and you can get a house, but the government they run back every money people them pay the NHT then.
Exactly.
The people them for call back for the NHT money from the government. They must add up on you can build your own house now. I even buy a piece of land.
Start trick them and talk about them if you have too much
The
points.
people them for ball back for the NHT money and show cause it's a scam but you not get no house.
Remember say Andrew
The people them must demand back for the NHT money from the government because the NHT is a scam. You know say NHT is a scam. Eh? How much people dead and gone, PNC dead and gone and the money just dead and gone? Eh? Look how much people pay NHT and dead and gone and the money them pay dead and gone with them. The NHT is a scam. Since this government take it over, it become a scam. We don't need to ask back for the NHT money from this government. The man is on, yo, we not pay this, because it not work out. It not work out. I don't know if you don't see it say it not work out. But to me it not work out. And this government, the NHT, money we not share for NHT, it not work out. So we don't need to call for a refund from the government. And on the money, the amount of money on the show for NHT. It's much reason and faction now when you can buy a piece of land from somebody in the community. If I'm for bag, give them 3/4 money and go buy a receipt from bank. And pay a feet and take time doing the thing. You better that way there. The NHT now work out for now. So I need to think about for buy this NHT thing. Can you just now me not see it a work out for now. So better not call for a refund of the NHT. It just not work for now. When you can get to a house, I don't see the Prime Minister talk about him how carry canteen house in the NHT. And he want to merge canteen house in the NHT. What the fuck? He want somebody use the canteen and give him a lick on him blood clot nose.
You know how much him bring
Eh?
at 80, you know?
He want somebody with strong like Hulk. He take up the canteen and give him a lick off his nose off of his face. You know like with a bat goal like just pretend say his nose a one golf ball. And use the container house and just lick you off his face. Lick off him blood clot nose.
Self-employed, the turnover is not very big, it's not big, so but I still sacrifice the contribution and pay my my mortgage whenever time the mortgage is due to see that things work right.
How old are you?
Approximately 68 now. I born the 13th of June 1958. It will be great. And it will be joyful and meaningful. That's why I keep on putting out the effort and hoping that the holding church would have been a means for me to obtain a small dwelling. But then along the line, I have given up trust and confidence in the church. According to the plan, it would have been 2 bedrooms, a kitchen and a bathroom. According to the plan that Holding Church and Parish Council gave me. Spanish Town Parish Council.
And where do you live, and you know how many bedrooms and so forth you currently live in?
When that from I live, Spanish Town maybe come to Spanish Town one place I live. And that is at Leslie Penn, Spanish Town, St. Catherine. I met a gentleman in the market. And he assisted me with a small squeeze-up place. A small squeeze-up place. And that is where I push from, and then I happen to get myself lined up with the parish council and get a little place in the market to do higgling, to keep a little stall. And from then on, I try to improve the stall and get the business going from right there. Until this day, I'm pushing the business from in the market.
So you pay rent for that space that you live in?
Generally, I used to pay rent, but because the gentleman about 2 years ago now, him ease up the rent from me.
Oh, how much you used to pay for rent when you used to pay rent?
It was very minimal.
Oh.
It was very minimal. It has no bathroom on it, no kitchen on it, but you have a place that you can dwell at night. Very rough. And then have to outdoor toilet. Still paying rent, paying my mortgage for the land, and still paying contribution and still paying tax, because whenever tax time come around at the year time I have to pay my tax. Because they put the land into my name. I can't to them, they say land into my name. And give me it until they have title into my name and give me a copy of the title also. that is strange to me, I can't understand. Just to have a better in time to come.
Oh, sister, Andrew scam the people them. Hey, Andrew forgot prison, you know. Andrew from just moving blood clot and go, you know. You walk around Jamaica and chat palm like in things like chattings. Andrew for just go, you know. And sister Andrew for just lift up and move in bumble and go. And sister Andrew a thief, man. Andrew for lift up and go. Hey, Andrew for lift up. Andrew has scam me bumble clot, man, out of money. Blood clot, thief in Andrew. I walk around in a fool with bumble clot people them. I pretend like him as somebody. Andrew don't know nobody. Just like dog shit and a shoes bottom on a lick off for rock stone. I don't know nobody. I want just a blood clot thief. And I use it, man, defile the Prime Minister. Man, fuck up the Prime Minister office. Bruce Golden get in on blood clot chink. Come destroy the Prime Minister office. And I walk around and go on like him a somebody boy. I think man nobody boy. Yeah. The man, hey. The man and the bad man is bad man is pussy me as if I'm a born absence. The one of the thiefest, one of the hey. Boy, I know this. Him was blood clot special edition. Him is a blood clot special edition. Because I don't see no more like him. Him is a special edition. Then after him make no more like him no make. Him is just one of a blood clot kind. Bruce Golden let him know. I don't even know what kind of chink this at a bumbo clot. And him has scam man. See man, then say give him a copy. A land tiger. But then go and fence around the man place. Eh? And the man still a contribute. And you see scam we are going, I tell you about Mr. Radcliffe land. Where government help thief, a thief give with Brian Clark, a thief give people. Eh? When Mr. Radcliffe Tiger end up in the parish church in a Lucy town. As same so they sell one retired soldier. One lot of land from Negril. One lot of land in a Negril, Western Negril. The HAJ land agency sell the man land in a Negril. Sell people land to a retired army man. The government institution, a fraud, sell one retired army man, one land in a Negril. When the man come for building a house, somebody live on the property, how long the owner live on the property. On a year. Andrew I forgot prison. So me no kill. You see FID, me hear Andrew put out one statement today I call, so him feel like say in clear. Me tell you this bumble dirty think Andrew. You see from the get-go, when the news media them buck up your pussy and ask you say if nobody from your party get letter from the Integrity Commission, you say you ask far and wide in a pussy. And the time when you say that, you know, remember Integrity Commission already meet with you, you know. So why you lie? If you was a clean man, why you lie? Eh? Why you lie? And then some look shit in her mouth, labor right. See up on social media attack. All on the labor right, you see, need to put in a public place. Public place for people shitting on the mouth. And I hear me tell you now, only labor right we attack need to go in a public place. Bus park bathroom, school bathroom, church bathroom, bar bathroom, wholesale bathroom. For people just piss and shitting on the mouth. And only purpose on the mouth good for use as latrine.
I find myself in this dramatical position. Position that I feel sometimes that
our issue out of Andrew's office land take an issue, you know. The much ministry Andrew will have in a film office. Andrew is issue is a blood clot land tiger, you know. Andrew will step on a land thief in one. Let me see everything can blood. Let me see. Sure. It can go on.
I would give up. I'm still paying, up till this day, I'm still paying Margaret for the land and paying contribution. I have a recent contribution receipt that I paid just this week.
You're paying tax as well for
and
the
I pay
land?
tax as well. About 2 weeks ago, I pay tax for the land. I supposed to hold them about $5,000 now back on the tax, but that is only what I supposed to hold on the tax. So I'm trying to keep up with my demand. So it's rough. It's rough. It's rough. But I'm still making the sacrifice to pay my mortgage. I sent about 2 payments just about 2 weeks ago to pay the housing trust for mortgage. 2 month payment in one. 35 and 35,000 for mortgage. On the same land that I cannot walk on. And the same land that I cannot plant do a farming on. And the same land that the ministry of...
If one of the sister Andrew will have to lift up out of Jamaica, something wrong with you. If uno, no sister, when say Mark go in the dog go in the land, you know, that means the land is available, you know. Andrew is thief election and a thief up the land them in Jamaica, you know. And the people them sit down silent in a Black Beauty. Sit down silent, you know. The people them sit down silent. Me talk about the 2 party, you know. Because this is not a political game again. Andrew done with politics, you know. Eh? Andrew done it. Alright. Let's see if I can find something with him. Andrew done with politics. If one of the things that Andrew did with politics. When they? When they? I'm going to remind you of something. When they? When they? Andrew done with politics. So I can't stay the thing Andrew did with politics. When they? Can you tell on you know? I'm going to have it here. When they? We'll have it here, you know. Say him have to start think about legacy. You say he not look no political favor anymore. And just say him not look political favor anymore. Him have to start think about in legacy. What in legacy gonna look like. That Andrew telling you when legacy gonna look like. So you can stay there. Things that Andrew worry about uno. Yeah, just so me can't find if you remind you now. But I'm going to remind you now. I have to remind you now. But Delroy Chuck, I have something with you, you know. Saying, and me I wonder if the Joe Epstein file, if it connect to the parliament, it connect to nobody in the parliament, why they now release the sex offender registry? Me I wonder if the Joe Epstein file connect to no politician in Jamaica. Because I never seen no Remainder now look up at me. And the things that I hear happen on that island. And the amount of people Joe Epstein file reaching Jamaica, you know. But Delroy Chuck, I have something to remind about. Hear my boss? And this is the video I'm going to play now. This is the so-called Pissabed Turker, Delroy Chuck, the so-called Justice Minister. The so-called non-justice minister. Listen to this from him.
Week while making a contribution at the Joint Select Committee on Sexual Harassment, I made an inappropriate statement regarding the time period for making complaints. I deeply regret what, upon reflection, was insensitive behavior on my part, and I unreservedly and sincerely apologize. I am personally concerned and troubled by the level of harassment and torment women have had to endure and continue to endure. This harassment is pervasive and makes it more of an imperative for the passage of the Sexual Harassment Bill, which deals solely with civil protection of persons in employment and institutional settings. I acknowledge and sympathize with the hurt and the trauma experienced by persons who are victims of harassment or any other form of sexual abuse. I commit and assure everyone who has been concerned by my utterance that my conduct in committee meetings and otherwise will reflect the fact that I do not seek to diminish the importance of this issue. I always advocate for women to be treated with dignity and respect.
We don't want the situation that now happens in the Me Too movements in the US, where 30 years later, you talk about I was arrested in the elevator. No, if you don't complain within 12 months, please, cut it off.
Justice Minister was quick in his rebuff of the concern.
You take, for instance, a supermarket, as you quite rightly put it, and you have a nice cashier there, and customers come and make overpass at the cashier. What can the employer do? Put up a sign to say don't harass the cashier.
And I believe in a society where women are never objectified or exploited. My comments last week did not convey this personal and professional truth, and for that I'm also deeply sorry. I ask for the public's forgiveness and commit to championing the cause and concerns of our women, and to be an ally and an advocate representing fully and fairly the women of Jamaica.
What's the sense of having a sex offenders registry if it's not open and available to the public at large, and the public education of how to access it, and to make sure that when there are sex offenders that are in communities, that the communities are advised of it rather than waiting until it's too late.
Lord have mercy upon them and those. Have something more queue up, I'm going to play it. I'm going to play it. Listen to this.
In news from Jamaica, leader of the opposition Andrew Holness has lost his attempt to overturn the decision by the Constitutional Court handed down in February. The court ruled that Mr. Holness was wrong in using undated pre-signed resignation letters to remove Dr. Christopher Tufton and Arthur Williams from the Senate in November 2013. The Constitutional Court said Holness's actions were unlawful, contrary to public policy, and in breach of the Constitution. It had also declared null and void the resignations of Williams, who took the issue to court, and his colleague, Tufton. Mr. Holness has since issued a statement via his media liaison officer, Sharon Hay-Webster.
Leader of the opposition, Mr. Andrew Holness, has issued a statement arising from the decision of the Court of Appeal today. He says as follows: the recent ruling of the Constitutional Court...
Honestly, I don't know Andrew Holness have problem with the ruling of the court. Remember, he do something wrong, he violate the Constitution, and do something wrong, and the man a challenge, and the man knows he do something wrong, This is the guy we are dealing with now, So if the FID thing say, we gotta ease up this one, he make a sad mistake. A lot of people are waiting for FID to come out with. You think the people them now wait? If you don't think the people them now wait to make a sad mistake, you think you don't hear what we are here? Or you think you don't know what we know? But this is the same guy, Andrew Holness, will violate the Constitution till Delroy Chuck resign. Because Andrew Holness violate the Constitution and a challenge it. Delroy Chuck resign, say he don't want to be a part of Andrew Holness. So Delroy Chuck take himself from amongst Andrew Holness because he said this man almost madman, violate the Constitution, and the court making say we do a fuckery, and him want challenge that. Delroy Chuck have to resign from around him because he violate the Constitution and write a and dated resignation letter for Christopher Tufton and him bridging. You wanna go and listen?
Gave rise to a public controversy. As a consequence, I sought the advice of a team of highly qualified lawyers experienced in constitutional and parliamentary matters. As a result of their advice and the need to bring clarity to the issues at hand, I filed an appeal. The Court of Appeal, having now handed down its decision, closure has been brought to the legal issues. This will now enable the party to focus its full attention on the business of the people.
Lawyers for Holness had argued in the appeals court that Williams used the wrong procedure to initiate the court action against the opposition leader. Now that this matter has been resolved at the appellate level, is there anywhere else to go with the matter? We posed the question to Attorney at Law Bert Samuels.
Look, the Constitution of Jamaica, as regards the seats occupied by senators or members of parliament in general, provides that that action will stop at the Court of Appeal. We can't go any further than the Court of Appeal in terms of who sits in what seat. However, there's only one way out. If your constitutional rights are abused or denied, you can go to the Privy Council. So strictly speaking, very strictly speaking...
I know one of the dangerous things, think about Andrew. I got talk on platform say, him want the final court for day in Jamaica. If it move from the Privy Council, him not want to go to the CCJ. Him want the final court for day in Jamaica. Andrew Holness is a coke blood clot head. He have to be a cokehead. He have to be a cokehead.
Except for constitutional challenges, it must end at the Court of Appeal.
Now, the opposition spokesman on justice, Delroy, who has voiced strong opposition to the party leader's decision to appeal the Constitutional Court's ruling, resigned from his position on Wednesday. Mr. Samuels, who states that he agrees with Delroy-Chuck's resignation following the ruling, also says he is in support of calls by Arthur Williams and Delroy-Chuck for the leader of the opposition to resign.
Delroy-Chuck, a call for Andrew Holness resign. Because Andrew Holness violate the Constitution and want to fire Christopher Tufton and the Virgin. And I try to challenge the court ruling. Delroy-Chuck resign. On a year. And Andrew Holness violate the Constitution how much time. And Delroy-Chuck walk sit down on his mouth in a parliament. Walk on his mouth coming to parliament and then sit down on the seat. Look how Andrew Holness is known for violate the Constitution, you know. Andrew Holness is known for violate the Constitution of the land we are talking about, you know. And we kick back on all of this blood clot shit bag. If you get with so much, you know.
I can't disagree with that, you know, because it is how the system works. If you have been brought in a certain light, then you need to tender your resignation. He can do that. It will be for the party now to say, listen, notwithstanding all of this, we wish to re-elect you. And then he would get, as it were, a new mandate, which he could take with him and continue.
This is the guy we're talking about. Andrew Holness will never win a case when he can't go to court. He never win a case when he can't go to court. And through he can't win no case when he can't go to court, you know what man do? The taxpayer money went thief from we. I might use a buy judge and a buy lawyer and a buy out in case. Our taxpayer money, he might use and a buy lawyer and a buy judge. And you see, he raise the judge and pay with it. And any judge now deal with him, and say any judge now work with him dead. And you see, judge them now deal with corruption dead. And you see, say the last judge they murder in our house, that case they go and sweep under the carpet. And for instance, one member, you know, a judge we are talking about, you know, a judge murder in our house. And the government of the day not put no interest in this case and make it be public and say that yo, them do everything in their power to get justice. Remember, you know, if they kill a judge in America, a problem. Anyone a problem unless he connect to the government. But if one random man just go kill one judge in America, he now go so America use all of their resource to get to the bottom of that. In Jamaica, then kill judge and the government hide it, take it out of the media, want to become secret. To Melissa Silvera husband. Remember, they not like the People's National Party. And when you see, they put this a case in a secret. need light to see this one. When I see this case, Melissa Silvera case, remember? A PNP man, you know, because that Cliff Hughes announced a former PNP MP, this and former PNP MP that. So since it's a former MP, why on the case? Why don't never make the media can go come in at the courtroom, come hear the case and broadcast it to the nation? Why don't I keep it a secret? I want to hide. I want to like PNP. Because remember the Melissa Silvera case? Remember, you know, the first news I work with, you know, she died by natural cause, you know. So you see that gunshot one I talk about at a later time. That is why I keep the case and not put it in a secret. You know. That is why I not put it in a secret. Because she never did buy no gunshot. Remember, I report it, you know. Say by natural cause. And a couple months later, I come and talk about gunshot. That is why, you see, size 13 gone by Indian Obia. That is why size 13 gone by Indian Obia. So the Indian Obia then thinks they can help them, you know. Remember, they report it. Say Melissa Silvera died by natural cause. So whatever movie start after that, I'm not impressed. And hold it more people. And you can't go and do a report because the truth have to come to light. Because we're in a revelation time, and you can't hide the truth. And the truth will reveal to Jamaican people. So all of the corruption a pile up, you know. You see when time the corruption bust out, and you better start signing a contract with Red Bull. Because you're going to need wings. I'm going to move on to the next topic. Anyway, listen to this.
Evening, Prime Minister Andrew Holness has declared that so far none of the government parliamentarians he has spoken to is being investigated for illicit enrichment.
Pressure is mounting for all parliamentarians to declare if they are being investigated for the crime by the Integrity Commission.
Opposition parliamentarians have indicated that the Commission has not told any of them they're being probed for illicit enrichment.
But the Prime Minister has described the move by opposition members as political gimmickry.
The Integrity Commission has indicated...
I remember this is not for the opposition, you know. And the day when the Prime Minister make this statement to me, I go play. A lie to the nation, you know. If the Prime Minister is innocent, he would have no need for life from the first instant. Why the Prime Minister lie to the news media if he don't have something to hide? Because at this time when the media buck up in him already meet with the Integrity Commission at FEMA office. So, whatever result FID you want cook up, why did the Prime Minister lie, saying didn't receive a letter from the Integrity Commission? Why did the Prime Minister lie? The Labour right, ask no thief in boss. If he innocent, why lie to the media, say him never get no letter from the Integrity Commission? Go and go ask no thief in big nose boss. Why making lie to the media? When the media buck him up, he must see a girl whoring bitch, Desmond Mackenzie. When the media buck him up, why did the Prime Minister lie to the media and lie to the nation if he don't have nothing to hide? Because he could have said, yeah, the Integrity Commission have written to me, but I'm going to respond in a few by next week or XY. He could have said anything. Why did the Prime Minister lie? If the Prime Minister innocent Cliff Hughes, why did the boss lie? George Davis, if your so-called boss is innocent, why did your boss lie to the media, saying he didn't receive a letter from the Integrity Commission? If he don't have nothing to hide, Remember, this is before we hear about the illicit bribe, you know. Why did the Prime Minister lie to the nation and the media in the first place?
That 6 parliamentarians are under investigation for illicit enrichment. Illicit enrichment has to do with the public servants not being able to explain how they own assets which exceed their lawful earnings. So, which government parliamentarians got letters from the Integrity Commission stating they are being investigated for the crime?
My straight answer is that I have asked as far and as wide. I have gotten that response from everyone, but as far as I have been told, no. People have been written to, as the Integrity Commission does almost daily. But I have not heard of anyone in my political party being written to for this matter of illicit enrichment.
Now, opposition parliamentarians have declared individually and collectively that they have not received letters from the Integrity Commission in relation to illicit enrichment. Prime Minister Andrew Holness has taken note.
Who genuinely can say that they are telling the truth?
This is when a little bit of conscience a bite him, you know. He ain't come out of the blues. Who genuinely can say them telling the truth? That's when the Prime Minister lied to the people them when put the hand on the Bible. Say him going to do right by them, you know. The Prime Minister lied to the media and he lied to we. The Prime Minister lied to the media. See him lie to the media, yeah. So, Dennis Chung, since as I say nothing wrong with the Prime Minister 28 bank account, why did your morning, remember you them ride out a morning time and ride out a evening time? Dennis Chung, the head of FID, why did the Prime Minister lie right here? Because at this time, the Prime Minister already meet with the Integrity Commission at FEMA office. Can I receive a letter and tell the Integrity Commission if you can link him? And then go link him at FEMA office. And then the Prime Minister come now in the public and I lie to the media and I lie to we. And he never have no reason for lie, so, you know. The man never have no reason for lie, so. So Dennis Chung ask Andrew Holness why cause of this lie. This a liar is an unnecessary lie. This lie is an unnecessary lie. Because him could have said the Integrity Commission have written to me and I'm getting my stuff together to get back to them. And I'm keep it moving. But him have to tell lie. For what reason?
Really? I could have asked and someone could say, no, I haven't been written to. Because they may have not got the letter. The letter may have been sent somewhere and then they will come to me afterwards and say, you know, I didn't get the letter.
Listen to the story. Listen to this story. This is the guy. They sent Dennis Chung come at FID for free. This guy. Eh? See, look a blood clad whoring bitch beside of him. See, I got whoring bitch. See him beside of him. They look at Jezebel. They look like dead and wait Makaya now. Eh? You know so this man Mackenzie look now. Like somebody have AIDS. Look on him. Eh? See Prime Minister a lie to the nation. A lie to the nation. The Prime Minister lie to the nation. See there with a plain sight, the man a lie. And the man know to God say the Integrity Commission write him. And then tell them to come link him. And then have a meeting with him at FEMA office before this day. And the Prime Minister come on TV and say ask far and wide. And the simple answer is no.
In other words, this process is just political gimmickry that the opposition is doing.
At Wednesday's...
It is not. Remember an opposition leader at the Integrity Commission. The man said this is just political gimmickry the opposition leader is doing. And the opposition leader just stand on for. So, and the opposition leader go send man go shoot the Integrity Commission man. And the opposition leader send hit on the Integrity Commission man, you know. And the opposition leader go shoot up an old car on a nationwide for damage control. The opposition leader don't have nothing to do with that, bossy. So everything you're going to talk about, the opposition, this time nothing to do with the opposition leader. Mark Golding never say negative. Mark Golding never say negative, you know. You have to go have that out to the mother. You have to go have that out to the mother. Because why you a thief or why you a thief? Because your mother not grow you good. Say if you look smart, if you blame, don't blame your opposition leader. Go and blame your mother. Because it's obvious you never get no good brought up, see. You didn't get any good brought up, see. Maybe because you're not too grown in an old man. Maybe true you're growing in a single parent's house and a piece in a chimney. But to tell you the truth, my boss, you don't grow up good, you don't get a good grow up, you don't brought up good. Because your mother grow on thief. So your mother is an embarrassment to the motherhood in Jamaica. Your mother fail you as a young man. And embarrass your two daughter. What you get? So your mother fail you. Your mother didn't grow up good. Your mother thinks that she could have do it on her own. But she couldn't do it on her own because she failed. Because you come out to become one thief, Andrew. So your mother fail. Your mother not grow you good. Your mother grow one professional thief. One high level thief. Your mother should never come on one political stage with you. Because she's an embarrassment, because she disappoint all of the good mother in Jamaica. Because how remember, you know, and I like he's a regular man. He is the Prime Minister because of Bruce. And I like nobody go find, you know, Bruce put you, you know, as opposition. And you haven't become enough to become the Prime Minister. But you become a public figure, you know, my boss. And if it was a regular guy, maybe wouldn't see it. But as a public figure, my boss, your mother fail on parenting. Your mother is a failure when it comes to good parenting. And that's the truth. Some people not going to tell you, but talking about TV, going to tell you, your mother fail, my boss. And that is why you do the wrong thing and like you deceive yourself. Say you're doing the right thing. Saying, so I think say you suffer from a sickness. Differently from your mother being a failed mother. Because your mother didn't grow up to be a nice, decent gentleman. Saying your mother grow on thief. And that's a simple truth. The Prime Minister of Jamaica mother fail him of good parenting. The mother grow on high level thief. And you know this, it's saddest thing about this. Cliff Hughes promote this high level thief and the Jamaican people them. See, like nobody couldn't use your mother as reference. Say, I would like my mother to be like Andrew Holness' mother because she been a good mom. Because look, as a single parent, she do the hard work and she do 3 jobs and send me go to school and come out to be. Your mother can't talk like that. Your mother have to go hold on her head. She feel as a parent. And you see the thing about it now, as a big woman, she still not tell us say the fuckery. She condole. So this is the type of mother they want afraid of. When their son start the wrong, then start condole with their son in the wrongs. Eh? Even the day when you go confess you're a thief for true. And no matter if people them want to find out say you're a thief, that can't deter you in no way. You even say, mommy. Mommy up on stage. Yeah, say, mommy. But I say, no man, this past bareface black beauty. I don't even have a name for this now. Because remember them something abnormal to me, you know. I mean, it's a lot of them used to this type of thing, right? So this experience of I write down in a book, you know. Because me I tell the Prime Minister of Jamaica say he mother fail him as a mother. He mother fail him as a mother. And that's the truth. I don't know disrespecting, and that's the truth. Use a high level thief that for sure you say your mother didn't grow you good. And for put ice upon this, you know. For sure you say Andrew and his mother never grew him good. When Andrew got at school saying he saying he love gun. And the way when love gun, when he dip on ball field, just be a gun thing. And one time he got a library and weekend, the first thing he have to go check in at the encyclopedia to see how gun set up. The encyclopedia. And me say it. This is not my word, you know. And just say it out of my mouth. He did love gun. And one time in got a library, he go check the encyclopedia. And we are gun warrants in the field. So I love gun. And remember, you know, the job of the Prime Minister don't make you become somebody different. You're the same person, but you have the job of the Prime Minister. So if you need love gun from boy days, judge now. Not so much gonna come in at Desmond Mackenzie constituency in a industrial water heater. If him did love gun when him a look at youth. Cause there are some things, you know, where when somebody I put up themselves to be the Prime Minister, the opposition leader, these are some of the background check we have to run, you know. To see what kind of character this person did be when he growing up. You have to do this type of check because we don't, remember, you know, we don't know if this guy is a serial killer. We don't know if he's a suicide bomb. So you have to do background check on these people because if we did do no background check for Andrew, we would have no sense say his ambition is to become a politician and in destiny is to be assassinated by one of many enemy. And that now would have questioned him say, Mr. Prime Minister, what do you mean by your destiny is to get assassinated by one of many enemy? So you know have to explain that to me. For know which part, what kind of headspace does he come from for him write this about himself. So these are the things now with a question for know if him fit to be the Prime Minister. You understand? So you can't just take up on anybody and just make them become the Prime Minister. You have to Google them.
I remember my tea from 1996.
See? Remember, you know, this man have all money, you know. This have money from the man a thief money from 1997, you know. They have some whole money in that thief, you know. When more what I say, I mean there's all money yet. When you get another, you have to say all money. In the start touching new money yet. So the Prime Minister a thief for 90, remember, you know, and the Prime Minister and Darrell with the teacher boy name. We're soon going to prison. The principal boy where him and his wife and his daughter are thief.
Oh, Royal Reed.
Royal Reed. And him and Royal Reed thief for money, you know.
When he was education.
When he was education minister and about through the Prime Minister now and give Royal Reed a plea deal. For save fame pay. So watch Royal Reed. Take the file for me. I still go give you a full pay. But just take the file for me. You see me? So him pay Royal Reed for take the fall for him. That is why he carry the DPP, the Longmouth Think one, where Isaac beat in a privy council. That is why he have that woman now I try direct this case which way to go. That is why I see them I give judge so much problem now, you know. Because the DPP tell them. So then if you draw this thing. I remember Andrew should have gone to prison and they say film thing run out the weekend time too long, you know. Them have to forget about it, you know. That I want to we have to cut out of Jamaica. No time enough to run out for politicians go to prison. So that is why I just say, you see the people in Jamaica, they're not really, I don't know. Because one regular Jamaican, If he kill a man in Jamaica and go foreign, go live, and go back to Jamaica 100 years, so long as one police know about it, police are going to lock him up, you know. You never know. And saying he kill a man and go foreign. You never know. So a politician killing a crime can expire. We never know about this. They must sit down madness doing, you know. They must sit down boy, they must sit down real madness. Jesus mercy.
Post-cabinet press briefing, the information minister said cabinet has basically placed a gag order on government lawmakers, preventing them from making comments about matters relating to the Integrity Commission. Mr. Holness says it's part of the framework to protect due process, as the Integrity Commission, by its mandate, will always be investigating public officials.
There are those who believe that the gag clause should be lifted, and each time an investigation is going to be launched or any action that the Integrity Commission is going to do.
All right, I'm just going to get some info. Andre Stevenson, the labor right them in Jamaica, attacking channel just not too long. He said like him have hold some firearm. So they might try to shut down Andre Stevenson, but it can't work, you know. Remember them try for my own, you know. Them try for my own, you know. Them try lock down my channel, you know. I tell you what I do. I talk to the universe and say, as long as YouTube exists, no man in this life and the next life can remove me from YouTube until the most I done. Say my work is finished. I say with or without money, me I go die upon YouTube. And it's true, I don't want no money from YouTube. I have a different passion. And Andre Stevenson, they can't do in channel nothing. None of the righteous vlogger and in this space. None of these people can take off them, lock down them channel. You see when time the channel monetize, they will play with it a little bit. But you start this channel now, where me not care about $1 from YouTube. And me don't put this in the atmosphere. Say no mortal man in this life or the next life can lock down this until the most I say talk your mind TV, your work is done. Until then time there, una got tired to hear my voice. Una have to go lock off on the TV. Una have to go lock off on the phone. So them a try lock down Andre Stevens' channel about firearm. What the blood clot Andre if you have with firearm. Andre is that type of character. Eh? Ta Andre no live in a Desmond Mackenzie constituency where how much firearm come down in an industrial water heater. Andre no live in a Desmond Mackenzie constituency where firearm come down in an industrial water heater. Eh? They have try to do everything in them power to lock down Andre Stevens' channel. But they can't lock it down. They can try. Because we in a revelation time. As long as they live, they can't lock down Andre Stevens' channel. And we learn some Mystic Temptation and Bolo and Airbnb. As long as they can't touch none of them. Because the universe align themselves with we. You never know. You never know. Remember, you know, evil people time done, you know. Evil people they on borrow time in this realm. Evil people are borrow time on the pan. You never know. Uno time is over. Uno time is over. Uno just watch and see. Uno just watch and see. You see so much things happen to Uno. You see so much I wanna got a foreign pan for American and carry drugs. Labor right activists. You see what happened to Uno? You think Uno see nothing yet? You think Uno see nothing yet? Uno time done. Uno time done. Uno say, George Davis and Cliff Hughes have nothing to say, not talk about pan them again. Till them have to stroll TikTok and I look content. Eh? You know, she said George Davis and Nationwide now. I watch them, I watch we. Eh? And she said then instead of we have to watch, she said them I watch we. They don't have nothing to do. They don't have nothing to do, you know. They have to watch we to get content. What we call them now? A review they do, you know. Nationwide. A review they do now, you know. Then watch what we put out and go review it. A review them I do. They not necessarily review them I do. George Davis and look long mouth on if you're a lizard. No review them I do. Cliff Hughes man 49-year game blue revision. And come back, I review them I do. You know, see I catch up them I play. And then can't do partner draw TV nothing. And the next one, hot topic. Then can't do them nothing. The man in the wilderness. Mystic sensation. Then can't attack for the press. Only a righteousness the thing there. So then could have try for now till the morning. Them I got tired to see partner draw TV on this platform. Them have to go run away. Because the truth have to reveal. Them have to run away. I don't know them try lock down partner draw TV. And this is then try lock it down and get bigger. Keep pretend to tell you so the more you try to fight me, the more me get stronger. The more you try to fight, you see the more you try to fight the more you get stronger. Partner draw TV make local media in Jamaica nobody not interested. Partner draw TV make Cliff Hughes them turn a review then start now. Start watch TikTok video and review. What I talk about? And this a blood clot thief on the screen. A lie to the nation. Him and the look a whoring bitch over there so. See I got Jezebel girl. Desmond McKenzie. Eh? A lie to the nation. We never have no need for lie in lie to the nation. See lie first, this is the first line tell. After Andrew Holness know say the Integrity Commission write him. And he invite them to meet in my office. The man come out just on a lie. And he never have no need for lie so. But yet still in lie to it. Because him is a liar. That is why I say his mother is a failure. He might have failed as a parent. He might have failed as a parent. He mother can't be no road marker for no single mother in Jamaica. Look, you know how much single mother in Jamaica will struggle and do a better job than Andrew and his mother. And he say his mother was a civil servant and still grow and him turn out to be this type of criminal. His mother fail. His mother is a failure to produce a child like this. Make people are referred to as Prime Minister. A character like this. His mother is a failure and should be ashamed of herself to produce this giveaway. Make him have the passage about mummy your blood clot. But hear me now. They think by releasing documents that can diminish me in any way. And this and that. I say, no man, this is what kind of man this is. This man is a different type of man. Me I say, what kind of man this is? When I have no shame. And then turn around him big nose behind him. Mummy. This a man to a lie, you know. The man go up on one platform, you know, and tell lie upon his grandmother. Say his grandmother give him one aisle. But you see, aisle and grandmother give him, when I call the name, it's not an aisle somebody can drink. If he grandma give the island, maybe he wouldn't there so right now. To how he lie. Say, yeah man, my grandmother used to give me the type of island. The crowd laugh off of him. And the only man with their own meeting. With my man, you know, the people them know about the island, you know. And the only man, this is the only guy, when owner supporters them laugh off of him in a political meeting, this guy. And the only guy. This guy up on the screen are the only guy ever create one charity for thief innocent people money, for buying personal bonds for himself, stocks and bonds. This guy up on the screen. And this guy, listen to the lie.
It should bring it to the public domain, or if questions are asked, they should answer them. The danger with that is that it can, one, affect very sensitive investigations that would require that persons are not alerted to it. It could affect how the Integrity Commission does its work, and it could influence public officials and other persons who are involved in how they respond to the Integrity Commission.
Yeah, that is why you respond the way how you respond. So, on a leak the information to Cliff Hughes. Make them put it out. If you say the Integrity Commission a leak information, then you not create one fuss. You instigate that Andrew. But then it's strong for ask you, like how you am a ride bicycle tomorrow morning, why you have to lie here, so?
It could influence cooperation.
He adds that there is good logic to the gag clause on the Integrity Commission.
Now, what happens to someone who is being investigated, for which the investigations turn out to be spurious, or there are no basis for that? Is there a way to repair the damage?
Why you think you're gonna put a gag clause? Because him is a thief. Listen this.
Reuters and the world have it that the Prime Minister of Jamaica, head of the country of government in Jamaica, has been referred to the Director of Corruption Proceedings. You knew that there's a ruling. Don't you think it would be appropriate to immediately tell the world that there's a ruling not to proceed?
Prime Minister, your statutory declarations have not been certified by the Integrity Commission. You know, the implication of this goes far and wide. Why hasn't it been certified, and does the public have anything to be concerned about?
You would appreciate that this is for the state of emergency.
Well,
and
PM,
so
you don't
those are the
here.
questions that we're entertaining at this time.
Are you giving?
Do you have questions on the state of emergency for St. James?
Well, PM, we don't see it very often, so.
Please let her answer the question, because I think that it is not fair to say that you don't see me often. Because we have met up on several.
It's the all that guy I stay. That is why I'm wanting to get the full length of the law, you know. People like them have to get discipline. People like them have to get discipline. I don't even want to play no more of that. But man, I say people like them have to get discipline. I go and play something more from Delroy Chuck. Because Delroy Chuck, I say, Andrew Holness style of governance, it not going to work. Delroy Chuck, basically, I say, this what Andrew Holness do now is a taboo. Listen to this from Delroy Chuck and look what Andrew Holness do now and tell me what you think.
Have not brought it to Parliament. It shows that it is not only Peter Bunting, but the Cabinet seems not to be aware of the escalating crime problems across the country. I'm not too sure that increased penalties necessarily reduce criminality. You first have to apprehend them, and it is a well-known criminological fact that it is not the penalty that deters, it is the likelihood of being caught. So unless we are able to apprehend the criminals and do so quickly and bring them to the courts.
So when we now gun tax 15 years for water gun, these people, listen to these people. These people are very dangerous to the well-being of Jamaican people. Why not tell Andrew when they say, when time police are kill man on camera, and a kick off people don't want to kill them and they see, why tell Andrew when they say them are setting off for work? Why not tell Andrew this Delroy Chuck? Listen, Delroy Chuck.
We're not going to have any reduction in criminality. So, over the centuries, we have tried barbaric punishment, cruel and unusual punishment to stem crime. Punishment have not really worked over the centuries, and I'm not too sure that any greater increase in penalty will reduce rapes and murders. What is important is that when these occur, that the investigative proficiency of our police force and the citizens cooperating with the police can bring about these criminals to justice in the quickest possible time. Well, let's hear which ones. I mean, for instance, they indicate that we left the economy.
That is Delroy Chuck. May have something again from Andrew Holness. Listen this.
It relates to allegations of corruption. This government, relative to the previous government, has far less.
And this time, yeah, you see him attack, so look younger. Then time and thief like a pussy, no. The same time him attack this out time out, you know. Then time in thief like a puss.
Instances or suggestions of corruption. I had the opportunity to go through the history of the previous government, year by year, to look at the instances of corruption that have, as you have said, marred. And we can go back as far as when they just started. We could start with the zinc scandal, the furniture scandal. We can come down to net serve, Operation Pride. We can go on and on. Some of these were not issues of malfeasance. Some of them were misfeasance, the misallocation and misappropriation of government funds. But in none of them can we say that the government has taken deliberate and instrumental action to show transparency and to show that while corruption may exist, as it exists all around the world, in all countries of the world, but to date,
where the transparency in Melissa recover funds? Where is the transparency now we Mark Gold in a call for? Where is the transparency now we Mark Gold in a call for?
We have been the only government to allow transparent analysis of what has happened and to take action.
Only no thing saying sick. Only no thing say this man is a blood clot madman. This is the guy. Listen what this guy has so time out. Jesus.
Where action is necessary to be taken.
This guy is sick. This guy half is sick. If we live in a Spanish town era, I'm a fuck, you know. I'm a fuck. Flight green. What flight green there? I have something cute with flight green, you know. Because I used to flight green a witness span case. But some rumors circulate flight green. So the man them with the police kill is some gunman connected to you. Allegedly. Because I gonna play something, you know. And I don't know, who don't tell me what to make out of this.
Reported, and on the way back was when the confrontation took place. We have had numerous people come to us with bits of the story. It was Saturday afternoon in Arcadia. In fact, I passed the road and saw police and kept going down Shortwood instead of turning on and heading into Arcadia that same day. But people passed. People passed when the police car went around Matthew's car and stopped it. People passed them when they were stopped. People passed and saw them come out of the car. We have had people who coming to us with stories of seeing Matthew out the car with the car papers in his hand, talking to the police. We've had people write to us very detailed accounts of what they saw, including the timeline that all three men were under the control of the police, the timeline between the first shot, which was apparently at Garpa, the attempts of people to run. Ratty, we believe, ran into somebody's yard by the mango tree, was shot down by the police, and then of Matthew being inside the car, trembling with his hands covering his ears, and being the last one killed. We have all of these stories brought to us by various people and confirmed by various people. What we don't have is anybody willing to make these statements to Indicom. And
Flag green willing, man.
It's a real challenge.
Flag green able and willing.
We have got to have it. I can know it. I can't testify to it. I didn't see it. The people who saw it, even the little bits of the police stopping the car, you know, they passed, when the police stopped the car, they passed and saw young men standing on this. Even those bits are going to be critical information for telling the story. And the more people that come forward is the more safe that every single individual one of them will be. And we feel it really is important. We really would encourage people. We believe that Indicom is in a position to keep this information confidential and to provide as much support for these witnesses as possible.
Don't worry, Brother Flag Green is here.
We really have got to get that story into the court, not into the public, into the court. But we believe strongly that this is another one of the instances where the police abused their power and fired and killed extrajudicially.
You're watching Impact, looking at the story of Matthew Lee, Garpa and Ratty, killed on the afternoon of Saturday, January 12 in Arcadia. Stay with us.
Hey, listen to this.
During cross-examination of the prosecution's first witness, Agriculture Minister Floyd Green, Mr. Wildman questioned the witness's recollection of the day on which the incident occurred, noting that he appeared uncertain whether it took place on a Saturday or a Sunday. Mr. Green testified that he observed the incident from a window for approximately 5 minutes. When asked whether he attended church that Sunday, he said no. Mr. Wildman suggested that the incident occurred on a Saturday. However, Mr. Green said his recollection is that the incident took place on January 12, 2013. He stated that regardless of whether it was a Saturday or Sunday, it was a weekend and he was at home at the time. Mr. Wildman reminded the witness that his earlier testimony indicated the incident occurred on a Sunday. When asked whether the day of the incident was of paramount importance, Mr. Green responded that what was most important was that he was at home and saw what he saw. Mr. Wildman suggested that the witness' inability to distinguish between a Saturday and a Sunday raised serious concerns, particularly given his position as a government minister.
On the thing say, Floyd Green, the big bad MP, I got to witness for murder by police, where them a support police killing. Rumors circulate say them youth was a gunman and them a Floyd Green friend. I don't know, so it is alleged. Say these three youth was gunman and a Floyd Green friend. I don't know. That's what them a say. That is why I may say it is alleged. So them youth with the police and alive. they are gunman, and then them are flight green friend that are rumors are circulate. So may I say allegedly. But when you no find it strange to the big bad flight green, I be witness for case and I got a court go testify. Seems look a bit kind of strange for your MP. I don't know still, but we'll listen some more.
The attorney further suggested that the uncertainty had similar implications for the Crown's case. In response, Mr. Green clarified that he was not a minister at the time of the incident, but an attorney. He said during that period his life was much simpler and Saturdays and Sundays felt similar as he spent both days at home with his family. When pressed on whether he provided Indicom with the day of the incident, Mr. Green said he clearly remembered giving a specific date. Mr. Wildman then suggested that the case was a conspiracy between Mr. Green and Indicom to convict innocent police officers. Mr. Green firmly rejected the suggestion, describing it as illogical and nonsensical. He stated that he had no reason to conspire with anyone and did not know any of the officers involved. The defense attorney further suggested that the case was concocted and that Mr. Green was not present at the scene. The witness denied the claim, insisting that it made no sense to suggest a conspiracy against individuals he did not know. Mr. Green also rejected Mr. Wildman's assertion that he resigned from cabinet during the COVID-19 pandemic because he had breached the law. Mr. Wildman pressed further, suggesting that Mr. Green could have been charged because a file was sent to the Office of the Director of Public Prosecutions but was not because of curry favoring with the former DPP. Mr. Green described those claims as inaccurate, false, misguided, and nonsensical, stating that he was unaware of any considerations involving the former DPP at the time. He maintained that there was no basis for the suggestion and said he acted honorably. Raquel Porter, reporting for Radio Jamaica News.
You see, this is the thing, you know. You see, if you're a witness for something, if you really is a witness for any case at all, and you're truthful about what you say, and you're not lie you say, you can't forget the day when it happened. It's impossible for you to forget the day when it happened. But after Christopher Tufton need to resign from him job, Christopher Tufton go on Smile Jamaica. I'm disappointed with the media in Jamaica because the Auditor General can't release this report here. And Christopher Tufton upon Smile Jamaica. And the people them the host of the show, like them a spot Christopher Tufton upon the show and say good work. But before I play that, I'm going to play something from the Auditor General.
I think that to date I have accomplished substantially the goals that I had in mind when I was first appointed Auditor General, and that is to move the department from a highly manual environment, which it was at that time in 2008, to one that is substantially automated. So over the period beginning in as early as 2010, where we moved to equip all audit staff with a laptop device, and that was the groundwork really to transition the organization to one where the audit process is substantially automated, to take us now to 2014, where we acquired an audit software which enabled the audit process to be automated. Since then, we have built on a number of our achievements. We have all members of the audit team a part of the automated environment. This enabled us, in fact, during the COVID-19 pandemic to seamlessly transition to a work from home and allowing us to execute the mandate without much hurdle. Alongside that, we have put in quite a bit of work in ensuring that the standards that we are governed by, and these are the standards issued by the International Association of Supreme Audit Institutions, that for all audits that we undertake, there is no doubt that these audits are undertaken with due regard to professional standards. And we have also put in measures to hold ourselves to account and to ensure that there is some level of quality assurance that exists. So in addition to ensuring that we comply with international standards, we also have a system in place to review the work of the auditors to ensure that there is indeed compliance.
What makes your job rewarding?
Because I feel that I am contributing to the overall development in a small way of the public sector, from a governance standpoint and a public financial management standpoint. I think that's what keeps us going here. It's not just a job, but you can measure your impact when you see the improved performance of entities. And this is usually, I would say, more evident, especially with the performance audits. When you undertake a performance audit and you can come up with meaningful recommendations emanating from the audit findings that can be game changers for an entity, that is rewarding. Over the years, we have not maintained just one stream of audit, that is a compliance audit. We have diversified our audit products over the years, so moving from assurance audits, which includes financial statements, performance audits, information technology audits. We also have a special audit unit that was instituted around 3 to 4 years.
The new DPP, you know, is an agent of Andrew them, you know. The new DPP is an agent of Andrew Holness them. So Andrew Holness them save Noel Maitland, the chairman of the bus, to make the DPP look like she's a good character and we can trust him because they want to use her, you know. So any ruling she make now, we're going to agree and say, yeah man, she do the right thing because she sent Noel go to prison, so we can't trust her. So Noel thrown at the bus for a bigger agenda. Phone can win, she can't win in no trust. So the DPP, I think so she a part of Andrew Holness movie. But this is the Auditor General. So I'm going to play Christopher Tufton and Smile Jamaica. And listen to the conversation here.
Folks, in the wake of Hurricane Melissa and amid the peak of the flu season, there have been growing concerns about hospital capacity and reports of overcrowding at some facilities. To bring some clarity and context to the situation, we're joined by the Honourable Minister of Health and Wellness, Dr. Christopher Tufton. Good morning, sir.
Morning. Morning, sir. Morning.
Belated happy birthday,
yes.
Sir.
Thank you very much.
Always great to see you. Yeah, we've been hearing about it, especially in Cornwall. Let's go to Cornwall first. We had the head of the Nurses Association, and she said when she went there, should have been 40, there were 112. Yeah. Can you explain why and what's going on right now?
So I fully identify with the challenges in the system now. Mm-hmm. So it's not a rebuttal to her concerns, but the context is important. So we have never had a Category 5 hurricane on our shores. and the devastation that was brought to the communities, particularly of those 5 parishes, has created significant disruption to the health services. Indeed, we lost more than 50% of our bed capacity in those parishes, Cornwall included. So essentially what has happened is that there are patients who need inpatient care, but because the contractors are repairing those wards, they have to be in a holding area, hence the overcrowding in A&E. It's difficult because the capacity is not, A&E is not for inpatient care, but it's an extraordinary circumstance. Now, we are now working, this week we're bringing back on stream maybe another 100 beds for Cornwall Regional, and over the next 2 weeks or so we'll get back up to full capacity. The other challenge that we face was the post-hurricane impact on patients who have either not continued their regime to take their medication. So people with hypertension, with diabetes, obviously they are disturbed by the storm. They have lost, distractions around losing their personal.
I don't even want to play no more tough than man. You don't make no sense. Because everywhere I go, and pay for that slot time, everywhere I go, he talk about the same fuckery. Remember I said, he is not a doctor, he is not a medical doctor. Remember China, might be an Indian go for Philippine and get for him doctorate, He is not a real doctor. So, I don't even want to play no more. I have some work more something can share, But I gonna call it for tonight. I have a whole heap of something, But I left something with until look more from now. I have one app on my phone, one AI app, where you can just type and it creates something. Anything I type, anything come to your mind, I can just type it and it creates something. So the other day I have fool around it. So I say, you show me, make a video of the earlier people from the land of Jamaica before Christopher Columbus. My viewers and subscribers, this is what the AI generate and give to me. Tell me what you think about this. This is the picture what them give me. Now be a black people that. Now them put on in a pretty hair and say them are the Iraq Indian. Remember AI generate give me and said this there, I saw the earlier people than before Christopher Columbus. I saw them look. See, normally they would have put it in some Indian people with feather on their head. But the app create melanated being where it is Negro. And it could have created some Indian people and say them like what they always do, like them change our ancestors them in America and give some red Indian thief identity where you see them call some indigenous people in America. And some fall indigenous people them there, They're Indian in America where they claim to be indigenous. It is a lie from the pit of hell. They're not operating on their real identity. It's a lie. This is what the image AI gave me. See, I saw the people them looking in Jamaica before Christopher Columbus. You understand? But anyway, I hear certain Maga for tonight. I have 24 after 2. And I know I got to work a little bit from now. And I think Andre back up tomorrow. I don't know if him on or but them are try hard for lock down him channel, but it not gonna work. Because oh God bless, no man curse. So I'll blood and fire comrade. We have to get rid of Andrew out of our parliament. If you not continue with Andrew Wellness, on the library for dead off. Staying. So until then time there. The word is love here. Look more.
You're going to hear all kinds of propaganda. You're going to hear all kinds of lies and deception. There will be tactics used to try and buy you out. There will be tactics used to try and frighten you away. And I only have to say one thing to you tonight, comrades. We are blood and fire comrades, and we're marching on to progress. And we will stand firm. We will not be bought because we are not for sale.